Ladies and gentlemen, the dawn of the automobile is in full swing. And we can see that there are problems. They're very hard to see until you look closer. And then you can see that they are pretty difficult to bear indeed. And they say, well, we're having problems over here. Maybe we didn't build a big enough bridge. Or we didn't build a big enough road over here. So they decide to make a grand avenue. Utilizing a new invention that is apparently called traffic lights. Yes, I don't think anyone believes they will catch on. And they decide, let's build the avenue over here. Because after all, traffic is pretty bad up until here. And then let us build some more of these so-called traffic lights. And build larger capacity roads throughout our city. So that is what they decide to do. Yes, but there are problems all over, which necessitates the building of more high-capacity roads, rather than the mere streets that existed just a generation prior. Beautiful sight indeed it is. And so now we let everything resume and we see how this changes things. Yes, of course there are still backups in some areas, but what can you expect? Wow, that train station is way overburdened. Yes, the planners wonder how they can solve that problem. And they say, let's try building another one down here. Demolish that junk, we do not need it. And eventually that train station will have people. Yes. And a disease research center is planned for the city. Since fears of a thing called radiation are present, they decided to build it over here. Not that close to Wood. But Wood itself is starting to realize the value of its beachfront property as it develops some of its landscape. Yes, road upgrades are coming to bigger and bigger areas here as they figure, hey, it's another neat idea for a commercial district outside Wood here, with more homes for the masses. Yes, mass-produced all over the place. Yes, as things get more and more intense. Of course, expanding on our water system. The accursed liquid. Although, I think we are reaching our water limit. Yes. Let's go back to this area. go to water pollution. And let's build another couple of pumps, as I'm sure they will all be needed. But residential has been overbuilt in our city. Yes, commercial zones and industrial zones are the new thing that is the rage, you might say. So, where can we build a nice manufacturing zone? Yes, the infinitely wise masters of the city realize that there must be more. There must be more industry in order for the city to grow. So they ceaselessly plot for more expansions. Yes, they plot all up and down the river. But yes, more coal is always needed. More coal in the air. Yes, but now more and more people find themselves working in offices. And they say, hey, where can we build a new office district? And they say, hey, our more prestigious Sims can move up here. Lots of things happening. Oh no, not another fire. Come on down here, you trucks. Down here, up here, whatever the case may be for you. Just drive quickly, but remember to obey all speed zones and such. Because you will need to follow all the laws in order to have this problem solved. Nice. Well, at least we took care of that. And we're making mad amounts of money. What can be better? Yes. What area of the city are we in over here? We're in the region of Saddleville. Do they have themselves any kind of fire station? Not at all. So we shall build one. That should make everyone happy. And looking at our data lists, yes, there was a huge spike in tenements. A potentially unknown side effect to the folks. As agriculture is on the decline, dirty industry and manufacturing are on the rise. But the folks in the city say, we need better transportation. And as such, they consider the best sites for a new boulevard. Demolishing all that will be in the way of the grand new road, which will lead straight up to City Hall. Yes. They say it needs to be grand. It needs to be wonderful. It needs to be worthy of a city of our stature. So they blow up all the riffraff in the area, saying this area needs to be more than what it is. It needs to be grander. And thus, a new avenue was created. A boulevard for the citizens to cruise down in their new automobiles. These delightful little inventions that they have now. Ah, yes. As they cruise on down. And they expand this road out to at least here. But yes. They feel even what they have here is insufficient. So they demolish some of their uglier zones in this area as they see them to build a new boulevard. Yes, they say our city is growing large and grand. In order for it to be meeting a certain stature, we're going to need to do some things. As they say, you can't break an omelet without making some eggs. So thus, the first avenues of Trinity were formed. And also, some more upgrades were had. Oh, it's quite wonderful.